And we're back. We are here to confront Mr. Dupre.
Hello again, my friend.
Confront. Your goal is to transfer the soul of your dead friend into Evelyn Dean.
Oh, sweet damnation. Maman, how could I keep the company of such dark thoughts? I didn't do it. I could never. It goes against everything that we...
Then take heart, Mr. Dupre. You haven't acted yet, but I must ask you as a matter of urgency. Are these thoughts your own?
I don't know. I've felt a heaviness here these past few days. Something in this place that feeds on grief, drives obsession. The moment you spoke, it felt as if you'd broken a spell. But I'm worried, terrified that it could return just as suddenly.
Then we must act quickly. Have you any idea how we might break this hold on you?
Oh, Mr. Ward, I must lay my friend to rest. I should never have delayed it to begin with.
Laura, yes? I believe I met her spirit at the fire pit.
You saw her. I thought I felt something there, and yet she's been taken from my sight. I was foolish, selfish, enough to want one last adventure together. I should have laid her to rest before coming to this place.
There is still time, Mr. Dupre.
Yes, you are right. Of course there is. There is a ritual. I do not know if it will work, far as we are from Mamon's reach. But we must try. I'm sorry, Laura. I hope you'll forgive an old friend his folly. Hello, old friend. I can't see you, but I know you are here. I'm a fool for trusting only my treacherous eyes. Perhaps my time here has somehow cut me off from you. Am I so corrupted that you're lost from my sight forever? I can feel you laughing at me. This is serious, Laura. I could have... Yes, all right. I just thought we'd do one last mad thing together. It was blockheaded. I know. Though, in fairness, I entirely lack blockheadedness. Yours must just be infectious.
I'm not stupid. You're stupid.
I'm glad we could. Oh, Laura, you think it would be easier the second time, wouldn't you? Goodbye, sweet friend. Is it? I don't think it's working. I can still feel her here with us.
You are right. She has not gone. I am sorry, Mr. Dupre.
She's trapped, Mr. Ward. While I've been in battle with my thoughts, she's been drawn deeper into the Manor's grasp. I cannot afford any more delays. I'll grieve my cowardice when my friend is freed. The reality of it is, Mr. Ward, that Maman Brigitte is too far out to fully reach these lands. Until we can extend her influence, Laura will be trapped. There is another way. A different ritual that calls upon not only Maman Brigitte, but her Irish aspects as well, Breed and St. Bridget. We'll need a representative for each aspect. Someone to be a vessel or a stand-in. For Maman Brigitte, I can do the honors. I will provide the stones for her fire. The goddess Breed. What do you think, Laura? Will Mr. Ward do?
Me?
Laura was a priestess of Breed. Her trust is her blessing, and clearly she trusts you. You shall tend the flames.
I can't.
You can, Mr. Ward. You must. And lastly, the abbess, St. Bridget. We must find someone who's close to her. They'll need a gift of some sort, a demonstration of deep devotion.
Well, I can try to find somebody.
Thank you for all of this.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Anybody else here? There is. How am I supposed to save all these people? There's so little time.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
We have not. I'm Declan Ward. I arrived just yesterday, from Dublin. And yourself, ma'am?
Fia Callahan. No need for the formalities. I arrived at the hotel just a few days ago, but I've lived in the area all my life.
Ah, a local. A good person for a stranger to become acquainted to.
Oh, I'm not just local. I'm the local bandry, Declan. A wise woman. I've come to minimize the damage of this damnable seance.
Tan her skin as she spent time working outside. Celtic cross, similar to many worn by Catholics in the country. Clothes see many repairs. A stark streak of white runs through her otherwise red hair. Looks like the well has been covered in strange symbols. Would you have any idea what they mean? I hope so. I'm the one who drew them. Oh, the land here has suffered, Declan. Here the Seance and all its agendas. We push her past the edge. That well is a pillar of the land, has been since the time of the gods. If it is safe, the land will be safe. The symbols are simply protective. We fear all these short-sighted people have led us more in need of an optician than a healer. You can get him explain a large, oh my god, large ghostly figure in land. Now that they've gone and done it, I've warned them that nothing good will come of the seance. It's not a ghost, that's for sure. They only come in one size. All this messing has lured some fair folk here. Maybe woken one of the Tuatha. Ugh, don't look at me like affects cow, Declan. Tuatha did not. Old gods. Gone from our plane to the other world. But sure, what kind of god can't walk among its people every now and then? When I arrived, I thought I saw a woman washing clothes at the fountain. But Declan, I'm sorry for whatever loss you suffered. Midnight, she called. An omen of death to come. This is the kind of thing I was warning people. You're seeing her. We'll have death before this weekend is over. If it hasn't already happened. Why do you say sorry for my loss? Midnight, she's only clearly invisible to those who are grieving. She's lured by the death to come. Can be seen by those with death's touch still on them. Those still grieving for love lost. Can you tell me about the goddess Breed? Well, Skylark is the winter, they say Breed is summer. One of the fairest and most loved goddesses. So that when her son was killed by Gorbnu, she keened the first keening. All her keen since is her sharing that sorrow of mortal kind and knowing their pain of loss. What can you tell me about the Fae? Letterfolk, you mean? I'd be careful, especially here now. As we near Seine, the veil gets thinner and thinner. It's not like ghosts that draw near. Imagine you were being Droidai. What's that now? Joy? I don't know. These Irish words. Like a hedge witch, I offer treatments, both physical and spiritual, to locals. I look after the land too, really though. The land and people are entwined, so it's all one. You know anything about the hedge maze as well? Nothing about it. You know the gods themselves would drink water from that well. In view of their power, as long as that water is pure, the land around it will prosper. Have you met Miss Dean? I have. You stay familiar with that one, Declan, lest she try to take what value to you. Found this on the grounds. What do you make of it? Look at that. Imagine you found a chimney or under some floorboards. But you're poking around harder each place is your own business, Declan. Simple charm. Needs to be close to the person targeting. Look like it's meant to bind a magic user. Stop them from moving or hurting another person. That sort of thing. Are you familiar with this book, Miss Callahan? I am not. I absolutely don't want to be. What are those sigils open and close? I want no part of it. Is that what they say? Yes, one opens and the other closes. What I cannot say, but it's old, powerful, and not for trifling with. Yeah, shut up. She's in the maze all most of the day. Okay. Protect her. Yeah, you protect something like the well and the water. Declan, between you and me, the breeze, I'm still figuring that bit out of the job. Knowing my work gets less abstract. A sick lamb or a boy needs to be cured of a bad cough. The gods wouldn't give me a task I wasn't able for, right? We had the bridge game on Tuesday. I was dear, and fine thrashing gave the posh beggars too. Who was playing? Well, it was myself and Literari against Marquess, Blake, and Mr. Coventry. Much as Miss Nay. Another table was Miss Quinn, Mrs. Lau against Mrs. Darcy, and poor Miss Barbosa. Thought it'd be fun to play, but soon set right in these thoughts.
I'll let you go.
You take care now, Declan. And don't forget to get a bite to eat into you. It's going to be a long day.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
You might know about lucid dreaming. Tell me where this lucid dreaming. Les Rêves Lucides. I've only passively familiar with the works as Marquis d'Hervé de Saint-Denis. I researched what I could in the library, here, to try it myself, and so far I have a little luck with it. Perhaps the record I'm using isn't suitable, or my technique is otherwise flawed. We shall see. I told Madame Lau is a psychologist. Perhaps she would know more, or the doctor. This seems up his alley, no? Yeah, I'm going to attend the bridge game on Tuesday evening. Not. I'm not really one for socializing. I had anything more interesting to pass your time. You are probing. I have something you want, no? Information, perhaps? I suppose we are friends now that you've done me a favor, yes? Answer's a boring one. I sat the event out. I found a pleasant nook in the northeast corridor and read. But you do not need to trust me, monsieur, though it is the truth. The cook, Mademoiselle Murphy, had asked her to bring me a sandwich this evening. She can test my whereabouts. Have you noticed anything strange happening at the manor? I noticed handprints on my mirror as if it were cold. Strange thing, or at least I've seen strangers through my work. I found I have had strange dreams here. My data would suggest you are not alone. Data? Oui. Still early comment. I'm still gathering data, undertaking experiments. Perhaps when I'm done, we can talk. Is this where to be kept in his room, perhaps? Excuse me, did you say there are people here who think they perform magic? No. I said there are people here who can perform it. You are, I know, not of the scene. Believe me when I tell you, magic, rituals, ghosts, it's all real. It is hard, of course, and expensive what it takes, so it is not commonplace. Easier for some to make. This is ridiculous. To you, right now? Maybe. But you are here now, you'll soon see many explainable things. That's what you met Miss Quinn. Mademoiselle Quinn and I first met some time ago, in London. It was a pleasant surprise to see her again. Many people here are perhaps understandably wary of me. Mademoiselle Quinn, not so. She does not care to impress others with her work, so she does not care if I believe it or not. As such, we got on reasonably well. Sadly for me, she is so preoccupied with her research. Have you spoken to Manor? Monsieur Varley? Not extensively. I don't take him as one for idle conversation, my kind of man.
That's all.
Take care.
No one else is here. No, I lost. No. Squeaky door.
Not saying I disapprove or anything, but what does a fella like you knowing so much about Irish mythology?
I have, well, had a friend. She was a priestess of your goddess, Reed. I learned a great deal from her.
Ah, so that's why you're here.
Yes. I've come to scatter her ashes in her homeland. It was her last request.
Aye, you can travel all you like, but the heart never leaves home. Not really. Where will you put her?
Not sure what to do with her. Not yet.
Well, if it's breed she looked at, you could do worse than take her to Fahart. Up by Dundalk and Loud. That's where they say she was born. She got a well up there. Great view of the Bay and the Mourns up that way. Not a bad place to spend eternity.
That sounds nice. Thank you, Mr. O'Finn.
And you're back.
What do you make of this book, Mr. O'Finn? Now where you find anything like that, lad? Can't read the words, never learned letters, plus markings and columns, that is oakum, and that I can read. Meaning the gateway of a door, not quite. Something akin to both, but less mundane than either. Last night as I arrived, I saw a woman washing clothes in the fountain. Ah, I knew there would be a death here. Alright, you saw it being nigh, lad. Spells trouble to life any type. She's important, you see, an omen. One that means death and grief have come to your house. Somebody will die here this weekend. Possibly more than one, certainly no less. Christine, am I too late? You know the goddess breed? Aye, her father was the chieftain and two other the Dan. She's a powerful, versatile god. Her realm was up in fire by Dundalk. A shrine there. But then I think that's how she liked it. I think I've seen something stalking my grounds. A large, ghostly figure. Lad, if you've seen the child to Tanan, then you're a lucky man. Little gods, getting education in your heritage, lad. They walked this land a long time ago, before disappearing into other world. Parents still exist, like what you say, large, ghostly forms. Hmm.
I should only do some.
Let's see. So someone I haven't talked to yet.
This would have been easier in London. Or if I'd wanted to be very proper about it. Home. I do think my parents would have rather had it that way, certainly.
Are you sure this is the right solution, though? Shouldn't you wait to see how things play out?
Well, that's not for another half year. And some of those young men are positively frightened of me. Here, I might find somebody who understands.
Oh, she's trying to find a date.
I understand.
And I don't think there's time to wait. You'll keep me right, won't you?
Don't I always? Besides, I'm telling you, you needn't worry so terribly. I'm sure things will be back to rights soon enough, one way or another. And I am usually right about these things. You know.
I shan't tell you that. It might be true, but I shan't say it.
I don't think we've met. Who might you be?
My name's Declan Ward. Miss,
Ah, the man from this morning. The man from room number 4. I am Mrs. Victoria Lau. How do you do?
Mrs. Lau. A pleasure. Another seance attendee.
Indirectly only. I am Miss McLeod's chaperone. The event itself is not to my taste. I am here for her and her alone.
Are you sure your chaperones are not lesbians? So you're Miss McLeod's chaperone, yes? I need someone to accompany for this event, and I wanted to see Ireland. That, she's my closest friend. I had little reason to turn her down. So they are lesbians! No skill like Ivy does, but I'm interested in being here. But don't leave me a lucid dreaming. While dreams are Erica's psychology, they're not my area of focus. Ivy, however, is very interested in dreams. Amateur as she is in the area, she knows more than I. We were at the bridge game on Tuesday. I was. It didn't go too terribly either, though I was more there for the conversation for the game. don't attend many gatherings of this kind, so it seemed like a good way to meet some of the others. Did many attend? A few. First time I met our hostess, Marquess Blake. Along with him was Dr. Callahan, his Aunt Fiat. There's Miss Quinn and Barbosa, Mrs. Darcy too, and yes, Mr. Coventry completed the set. I've heard talk of ghosts, but I could swear this place is strange besides that. Keeping the contents of my pockets under my pillow. I don't know how that happens. Something is missing. I can find it under my pillow. This morning is contents of my jewelry box. In cameo, Jen Ivercab. Man, it's so wet. The cute gaze, no doubt watching events quite carefully. What is that? I notice you're wearing a cameo. May I ask who it depicts? Yes, it's my late husband. No longer expect to dress in mourning for him, and he would not have wanted me to continue on, so anyway, I'd like to keep the cameo, keeps him close. On my arrival here, I thought I saw one washing something in the fountain. I'd seen her too, but I saw her entering the ladies' bathroom. She shrieked, and I fell back. When I saw she was gone, save the shawl she was washing in the tub. There was no way she got past me. Another gift from this awful hotel.
That's all.
Farewell, Mr. Ward.
I don't believe we know each other, do we? Have you just arrived?
Only recently. Declan Ward, miss. Pleased to meet you.
And are you, Mr. Ward? Were you meant to be here, or did something bring you suddenly? Oh, blast. That shouldn't matter. Oh, and now you've forgotten to say my name. Ivy McLeod. I'm sorry. You have me all flustered. I am host to the second
That's right, you should be
season.
flustered. I am
I'm
pretty.
Or at least I should. It feels as if, since coming here, I'm host to nothing anymore. I should have known you were going to be here. And be late. But it's just more proof that something is wrong.
She presents herself more like a child than an adult. I would wear a dress like this. Collection of small dried white flowers in her hair. Will you tell me about this bill of yours, miss? Normally I would joke that I know you were going to ask that. It's coming here, it's cloudy, and well, I feel blinded in a way. I put the cart before the horse, and you don't even know what it is that I've lost yet. It's passed down by blood through Scottish families. It's not uncommon. A fair few people have the ability, at least a little bit. Just so happens I'm only one of my family have it to any measure, and it came in very strong. Second sight is a person foreknowledge, or just knowledge you couldn't possibly know. Any visions, mostly things to come. Or, I used to. Since arriving here, I've been cut off from it. Surely I should have seen warnings of that. I don't care. Mrs. Loudnescless, I understand this morning cameo. It is Mr. Ward for a late husband. I met him, you know. He died of malaria. I did try to warn Victoria. I'd seen it, you understand. We were too late, of course, and to listen to Victoria, the world lost a remarkable man because of it. Their bond, Mr. Ward, deep gentleness, deep love. Sometimes I don't know if I'm doing right. You see, being there for her and all this. But I know I want to try. Did you meet Evelyn Dean? What do you mean? What do you make Miss Dean? Aye, that's a certain question. She's, well, how do I put this? You had handsome graduate, have you? Got the two children lured and nearly eaten by a wicked witch? Say, Mrs. Dean, it's a wicked witch of sorts? Oh, Mr. Ward, do you remember how it ends? Gretel pushes the witch in the oven. She burns alive, no? I fear in the darkest nights, I only find peace when I imagine Miss Dean may one day meet the same fate. Well, yes, we have met. I do not wish for it to happen again. Everyone's so mean to Evelyn. What did she do? I swear there's been some strange things happening around this place. It's getting close to Halloween. And so many of us here, we're not exactly leaving presents here as a police. But we wanted to, which I do. Seeing some ghastly things, the mirrors especially. I keep seeing a man behind me, you see. He's never there when I turn around, of course, but I swear his mouth opens a little wider whenever I spot him. keep my head bowed at the dressing room mirrors now. The other day, I think I felt something wet across the back of my neck. Ew. What do you know about the Fae? City? We have them back home, too. I've heard some guests in the house say that strange curtains in the house are caused by a crowd playing tricks, but should we them inside the manor? Oh, that makes me very comfortable.
I'll let you be.
Take care, Mr.
Hmm.
Idiots. And what did you think would happen? That nobody would mind? That they were not entirely as capable of vengeance as you? And for what? For 16 funerals in 30 years? But at least the caskets were nice. And you never even saw the ruin you caused. It's just me in this godforsaken library. Bastards! What damnable stock we are!
Okay.
What? Listen, sir.
He's so mad. Dennis thought you might want it before anyone else sees it. How did you get this? Did you break into Dean's room? Doesn't matter. I suggest you take it and dispose it before anyone else sees it. Right, of course, she told me she had it. Tried to make use of it over me. I've seen the fire in my eyes because she left me and avoided me since. It's a foolish keepsake. I was an idiot to take it. I was captured, taken by the man who killed my mother. I do not know his plans for me. I had no intention of finding out. So I started a fire. I'd rather have died in a blaze than let him choose my fate. Maybe my mother's watching over me because of the way the fire went, I was able to escape instead. My captor and his crew were not so lucky, and good for them. I had no plan. I was lost. By the time I got to Rio, my face was on posters. Maybe not all of his people burned. Shame. That is when I decided it was time to leave Brazil. I go to the port a few hours later. There were posters there too. I took one before I left. A souvenir. A stupid, dangerous souvenir. I hope that was a one-time thing. The fire? It's just that one time. Good. I implore you keep it that way. Otherwise I'll bring you in myself. Understood? Understood. I mean,
I have to.
Oh,
Legend books on four cycles of Irish mythology are here, alongside writings on supernatural sites and entities. Anything you want to look up? The Nan. People at Danu are the old gods of Ireland, Danu being a sort of Earth Mother type entity representing land itself. Race beings, each twice the height of a man, with unnatural abilities, like the gods of many classical mythologies, each one had areas of expertise. There's much overlapping and infighting as a result. They across the island for countless centuries and battle various otherworldly foes. There's a book here summoned to Athanan that listed it. It might be worth a look. Hmm.
Focus, child.
No, I am. You've just lost me.
A master key. Surely the staff has one for the bedrooms.
No, we have 5 different ones. Hunter's is in the stable. Mine. Sorry, that was strange. It was as if. What were we talking about?
Where is your clarity, child? Was it the drink, or this blasted place that has devoured your mind? Or that Dean woman? Don't think I wasn't aware. I should have acted sooner there. She has jeopardized things too much already.
I'm sorry, Father. I don't.
I'm sorry, Seamus. I shouldn't have snapped. I'll find you later should you have another lucid moment. God be with you.
Hello again, sir. No worries, sir.
Just one fires a note. No, not really. That's funny, isn't it? I don't even recall bringing his bags up. Boy, I should eat something. I feel a little lightheaded. I don't recognize cross you're wearing. Does that have a particular meaning? I don't know. Seem always to have had it. Don't care much for the church. God forgive me. But I wear this daily. Pardon me, I guess. What is that about, eh? Interesting. I ask if you ever seen anything larger than ghosts, the shadow you figure. Sure, sorry, if you need help with something tangible, then I'm your man. This stuff, no. You recognize this key. But the key I gave, you shouldn't have that. Have that. The bathhouse is closed, lockers off limits. Not back to reception, yeah?
I'll leave you be.
Yeah, all right.
The bathhouse is closed. Why do I have a locker key for it then? Restoring numbers, pursued for deliveries and likes. That's what they meant.
Yes, my child.
Hello, Father. My name is Declan Ward. I've only just arrived. I just wanted to say hello.
Very good. You want my name? Of course. Father Lorcan Sinnott.
Good to meet you, Father.
I am sure.
I'm surprised to see a Catholic priest at a seance.
Is that so? Worried for my eternal soul, are you? That I should attend something so blasphemous? Worry not, dear child. The church keeps an eye on all such things. It is good for us to know what secrets these events uncover, what secrets these old houses hold.
Mr. Bray's friend was cremated. Not something I've seen before. Choosing to be burnt rather than buried is beyond me. Cremation is generally frowned upon as a burial right here. I fail to see why. The vessel is irrelevant. Hope his friend finds a peace the next go-around. Have you talked to Miss Dean recently? Not at all. She's one of the guests I have not yet met. Everyone else seems to have their little issues with her. What do you mean you haven't met her? You said you did something about it. Were you at the bridge game on Tuesday, Thosser? No, I arrived the following day. Have you experienced anything strange since coming here? This place is not what I'd say. Unusual quirks. Not much here that I haven't encountered before elsewhere. Yet. I'm hopeful that something truly unique can be found here.
I'll take my leave, Father.
Go with God, my child.
That's as ill fit as it was trying to fairly match previous placement. This hinge is new. Piece of torn newspaper used to stop fresh painting on the floor. It's dated Tuesday 26th, the night Evelyn Dean went missing. There's a new coat of paint on the door that the others lack. Doors are recently replaced. I wonder why. As you guys installs normally in use. Cambridge's Cross. Are one of the saplings up around the manor? Water. Good. Hort! There's a horse! Hort! Hort alert! Hort be found. We have found a hort. Nothing fancy but well maintained. Screwdriver, my use for getting access to the hotel should come to that. Old stall doors, badly damaged. Safe, presumably used for valuables when the guests go on horse rides around the grounds. Also, stable master supports personal items here. Mr. Sorry, expecting delivery on Sunday at 9 a.m. Another person has noted it should take him a few hours to move it all into the basement. Record by stable master and the horse's health. What's the code for this? I need to turn dial left for the first number, right for the second, and left again for the third. What it kind of looks like? It looks like one of the sigils in the book. Not too late, it's not that old, a few years perhaps. It can Mary Blake, the Marquess's life. By taken from us too soon, you live on her hearts and lives through her kind and charitable deeds. Okay. Anything else out here to look at? Not uncommon centerpiece of a place such as this. Oh, I have a screwdriver. I can break into that vent.
We meet again, Mr. Ward.
I've had strange dreams. Come here, have you noticed anything sort? Strange things, I can walk properly in them. Yes, I do dream I can walk in these passageways, seeking. Well, I am seeking doesn't matter to you. There are doors, magical doors. I cannot figure out past them, so I'm trapped until I wake, which feels as if it takes time. I do not have. Interesting. Especially since he's not using the cane to lean on. Very handsome cane you got there. I thank you, I'm rather fond of it. I'm not so frail as to need it, but I've always been partial to effect and nice. One king provides a good suit.
Good day. Good.
Let's see what's hiding behind this.
It's a letter. Crumpled but readable. To Miss Evelyn Dean. We have never met, but I know who you are. What you are. Why does magic come so easily to you? Yet you struggle with reaching your full potential. I know you've been asking this for a long time, and I have the answers. There's a seance being held on October 31st at Blake Manor in Connemara. Believe me when I say it will change your life forever. There you can unlock your true potential. Your true destiny. Power is for the deserving, Evelyn. Do you deserve it? It isn't signed.
Interesting.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
There are some beautiful St. Burker's crosses around the place. Yes, Miss Joyce has kindly been putting up for us. It would be best to speak to the stable master about stable matters. True that Miss Dean was specifically provided in the manor? If she was, I was not informed. Regardless, we're not liable to discuss that information to guests, Mr. Ward. Mr. Farley, have you ever had reports of ghosts of giants on the lands? Reports? No. All of those things, schools and giants, have entertaining sections in the library. Maybe it's something to get used to there. You're very busy, sir, unless you're all in Brockwatch there. These events do not run themselves. It's in the Manor's success depend on tight scheduling.
I need nothing.
Sir.
I missed the lunch. Fine.
Hello?
No. Has it? That'd be Mr. Anderson's work then. He does all heavy lifting around here. He's well able for it, even as it's his age. Miss Dean especially invited to the manor, wasn't she? I wouldn't know about it, sir. To keep me out of decision making. I don't know what they think they're hiding. I'm glad she was, though. So there's a game Bridge held on Tuesday night. That's me about that. Sure, I already told you I was in the hedge maze listening one. Now what's happening? Oh, I see what you're doing. That's getting right my way. What are you, some kind of Bobby, huh? Are you, please? You gotta tell me if you are. Is that right? Damn it. I'm not sure.
I'll leave you.
Yeah.
Hmm. Not really sure what to do.
Hello. Declan Ward, miss. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, God bless you, sir. It isn't often someone introduces themselves to the help. Caitlin Joyce, I'm the housekeeper here. If there's anything you need, just come right to me.
Oh, well, thank you, Mrs. Joyce. I'll try not to be a bother.
Nonsense, Lord knows. We could use someone normal at this damnable seance. Why the Marquess saw fit to risk our immortal souls bringing that Satanism here is beyond me. Why, I've half a mind. Oh, don't mind me, sir. Just getting crotchety in my old age.
Looks like someone dropped his key in the hedge maze, Miss Joyce. Might you know what it's for? The keys for the bathhouse locks, but you put it back where you found it. Someone will need that. Christine was personally invited to Seance. You must be very well respected. Goodness, you were. Marquess Blake never mentioned. You me, sir? I hope he's ashamed of himself. Can you imagine inviting people into a cult? No, someone's putting up Saber Brigade's crosses right now. That'd be myself, sir. You know, they could protect against flames. I thought we could all use some protection, I suppose. As they asked, but why would you mind keeping an eye on Mr. Doyle? I fear he may have taken self-medicated. Oh, that. Don't you worry, sir. Some straight good boy heart, as promised you. Just needs a little guidance. He has flashed a note to help him along. Always got recently them to him. Sure, it'll do Seamus some good. Anything about the Fae, Miss Joyce? Best not invite the Fairfield extension at all, Mr. Ward. Will you ever do? Best be polite. Make sure you don't accept anything or offer none besides.
I'll be
Oh,
on.
God
who am I supposed to talk to this about?
Good day.
hello.
Yeah, because that distance was resurrectix. But now I see it's a St. Brigid's cross. Sister, all my love to God, Jesus, and Mary, I have a special place in my heart for St. Brigid. Keep close to me as she protects us, sir, from evil, from the fire, too. I accidentally saw one in the broom closet recently, you know, some cross, some clean, Charlie. Oh, yes, sir, that's mine, of course. Broken off old statue that's being tossed down to go waste. Of course, the shame, well, those are stains, though, isn't it? It's only rust, sir. Quite like it, to be honest with you. After all, Jesus must have bled when he died with our sins. Hmm. Silence on grounds, what do you make of it? Don't just wait to answer, it could be dangerous. Mr. Hunter's the man you want. Always said him the sort of thing he is. Know thy enemy, that's what he says. Mm-mm. Never tell of a large shadowy figure stuck in the ground. It's a cool thing, sir, teasing poor old housekeeper, unfortunately. Quite serious, Miss Joyce. Oh, I didn't say that, sir. It's children today. I have to go hang about in the library. Yeah, I should. Thank you, Mrs. Joyce. The only thing we've got is Breed. Dear St. Bridget, sir, which may she bless us. You know, I think she's always been there for me. I feel more at peace when I feel her near.
I'll be off.
God bless.
Who am I supposed to talk to about this? Only thing I have, like, close to look into is the bathhouse. This is the wrong direction. Or is it? Some other way inside? What do you mean, other way inside? To there? Hmm. Oh. There it is, right there. So what was it? Cross, half circle, triangle, square. Miss Team receives a letter from Mr. Scarrett. Brought my dagger. I hope you're ready for what comes next. Scarrett. Let's make a number 451. Let's write on the page atop this one. What does this mean? That she left it behind. It looks too big for a lady's finger. It must be fitted to a man. Then why was it in Miss Dean's possession? 2 pages from Miss Dean's journal. Seems like Miss Dean sacrificed her friendship with Miss Quinn to gain access to subtext. Understandably, Miss Quinn was not thrilled with this. I don't know how you prior log a conversation. Seems to be offering to meet her and teach her some Irish magic, despite some warning or refusal from Yad on the matter. Make no mistake, my respect for my aunt is unwavering. She's rigid in her ways. She won't be persuaded on this. She prioritizes safety over progress, protection above any sort of advancement. For our relation, of course you do, and I swear you shall have it. My aunt should not understand that, Evelyn, but I promise you, I do. Not be who you ask for, but I know the tradition in and out. I think we could help each other. Consider it, won't you? Oh, close to season, I suspect. Interesting. I haven't found your book yet, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. Life to a room. I started recording classical music. I did see Graham from my room. Those leaves have been put out for the guests. Perhaps this one marked for music for the confused sleep would be used. Moving on, it's been thoroughly cleaned since last use. I think I'm clearing on to catch my eye. The Gloaming, a book of poems by Miss Gwyn, it seems. Bleak tone, which each piece detailing gruesome death of loved ones, published last year. Neat. All these stupid door locks.
I'm Declan Ward, miss. Who might you be?
Saoirse Murphy? Just the cook, sir.
I did
don't
not catch
think
how
there's
to pronounce that
anything
name.
I can help the likes of you with. I don't know magic or have powers like you folks. Maybe things would be different if. Sorry, sir. I lost the run of myself.
Did you bring food to Mr. Toussaint in the northeast corridor to say what the bridge game split? I did, sir. Remember the time as I was bringing young master his supper then? That it was half cold by the time I got to him. He didn't complain, bless him. I think he's happy he got to stay up a little later. What do you think about the famous? Bad luck to talk about a CDA, sir. Especially at this time of year. Sam Haines when they come a-calling. That's why people are masked then, so as they can't tell it's human who's one of them. Keeps it safe. Have you ever seen anything large on the grounds? Large? Unless you mean a horse, to know, but I've heard other guests talking to giants. That's what you mean. Maybe there's something to use the library. Was Miss Dean rather close with Mr. Dupre? Miss Dean? No, sir. I hardly knew they talked. She spent more time with Master O'Meara, as far as I can tell. And poor old... Well, she could really run circles around Mr. O'Meara anyway. You tell that Miss Dean was personally invited to the Manor. Was she? That makes me happy, sir. The Manor's a better place for having her in it before she left, I mean, so... Go on. Well, I don't think it would matter, sir, whether she were invited or not. All that talent, I guess there's not a thing on earth that make her feel worthwhile. There's so much information to ask people about and so little time. You attend this week's bridge game. Not sure what that would have been proper, sir. Could you imagine? Stall battling with your wits and dancing patterns and making squeeze plays and devil's coups. Well, Miss Dean made it sound really exciting. But then she's played champion, sir. It's too bad she didn't attend. What do you think of Miss Dean? Oh well, it's like she sees the world in a whole new way to us. Like, it's made of these threads we never see, but she can. I think it's closer. She believes like we're nothing more than wool around the hook. That's what I've heard at least, sir. Truth be told, I haven't seen her in a while. I think something happened to her. Of course not. Nothing could get Miss Dean. More like she got sick of it. Never mind. I'm quite familiar with her. Had you met her before? Oh no, no, we got to talking is all. She's good like that. Doesn't look down on the staff. I might be talking at all. Scars from years of cooking.
I'll leave you be.
Oh,
Hmm. Very tense right away, but he keeps starting over, which is part on who to leave his resources to. Does not seem to have any family or friends. A few personal items. That was noteworthy. Oh, I can cane inside this. Hmm. Wait, hold on. Wasn't there a... 451? Enter cards and note. The cards are due for you, Michael. Make it of what you will do. ED. 3 cards, one marked the Hangman, another the 10 of Pentacles, and finally the Death card. What do they mean? Dagger. It looks more ceremonial than practical. Copy of King James Bible. Seems well read. Just apprentice Garrett. Seems he's been ejected to Freemasons for not living by the tenets of fraternity, charity, and self-sacrifice. He is circled self-sacrifice. Let's go on the page. It confirms he has no magic skills of his own, so hoping to gain some through his time with the order. Soon Mrs. Garrett is well off. His record shows rich beyond my imagination. He has a string of failed businesses, but still is massively wealthy, all from inheritances. He's had all this money given to him. He has made nothing of it. He's the last of his family. He has failed to make an empire. He has been rejected by his fraternity. He is alone. When he dies, he and his fortune will be gone. He has no legacy to leave. Ouch. Book is particularly being handled with care. It has been read many times. Various writings one sense of upcoming seance. Magic speak. To actually speak to ghosts. Who will be? What secrets will they share? As we summon, they will become famous in death. So much will be spent to uncover their life to learn everything about him, even if it's the lowliest house servant. They become known to everyone from here to eternity. I met pretty much everybody. I haven't met Coventry. I guess I could go to my room and dream lucidly. I don't know where that is. Other side. Peaceful. I can see my eyelids getting heavy. Seems like music can be used to help me get right stay asleep to have some lucidity during it. It's possible I could return to that strange nightmare I had my first night here. There's so many people I have seen experiencing it. I can rule out the possibility. Something can use my investigation somewhere inside it. There, visual anchor for this shared dream. This is the best I have represented. Miss Dean's journal. Now I sleep, let's say, as if this is an insane idea. But if it works, I may learn something more about this dream by the time I awake. We're just gonna sleep while we have an active quest. Doesn't matter. Hello, Spooky.
Am I back in the dream? A painting. In the place of the sigil from before. That's Sackville Street. Back in Dublin. God, I miss Dublin. It is so simple compared to this place. The fireman. Why is there a picture of my club here? I wonder if I can find it. It can't be far. Perhaps beyond this. Eamon, you dog. Pull up a stool and I'll already, no. This isn't right. This isn't him. Miss Dean?
I just want to go home. But every door, every window, every corridor leads to the Seance. Home is so close. Just behind one more lock. Come to the Seance, Declan. Help me find the way out.
Miss Dean! She's gone. I'm awake. But it worked. I dreamt. It was the same as before, but it was as if I was seeing what was behind the dream. I saw my family. My home. Dublin. But why? I was was trying to find these things. They felt so close. Just behind the next obstacle. My brother, waiting for me at the bar. I might have wandered forever searching for them. Certainly it felt that way, had Miss Dean not shown up. Or the presence behind her. That presence spoke true, Miss Dean, I believe. Did it conjure her too? As it did the images of home. Does it want me, or rather all of us, experiencing this dream to attend the seance?
Or is that as far as it can get on its own journey out of this place?
My painting's changed.
Something is different here.
Is this a painting of Dublin? Why is that all the way over here? This wasn't here before. That image. It was in the dream. Has the dream changed it here? Has it changed how I see this place? Am I only seeing this now because the lucid dreaming has opened my eyes to what is being shown to me?
Ooh.
It's changing back. It hasn't altered reality. The dream lingered a while, like a slow waking, bled into the here and now. If only for a while. Would a longer sleep have resulted in the change lasting longer? Or maybe staying here for more time? What else is the dream changing that I am not aware of?
We're all experiencing I don't know. Hi.
This dream,
Oop. Oh my god, that's a lot. Damn, I didn't see any of that. What? How does that help me? It doesn't.
this is... It has faded back to its original image.
No. They're still there.
End these
Please, sir, call them the other crowd, other folk, or similar, unless you want to draw their eye to this place.
My apologies, madam.
These other folk, they differ from the winged fairies of children's stories, right?
As much as you and I differ from a wild animal, yes. Please, as much.
Hmm. What'd she miss? I don't really know. Not a lot. Could explore Miss Mantovani's room. You have plenty of time. Oh, this is Toussaint's room. This neck fan secret wizard? I don't know. Let's see. Hilarious local history and local religion. He has a grandfather like myself. Guide to ma passant bel ami. It's in French, so I have no idea what it's about. I wonder if it's somewhere near. If it's somewhere nearby. My friend solicitor advising Mr. Sant there's no formal way to defect from the church and declare himself as an atheist. Nor is there any means to sue for wrongdoing suffered in their care, as no records kept nor witnesses found in relation to his exorcism. Variant 04B, still unsuccessful. Managed to induce. Hold on. I managed to induce lucid dream states, but they have not been in the same dreams I have at night, during real sleep. None of the quarters, sigils, or standing stones from my dreams. Why is this? Technique is research tracks, comfortable and safe space, and suitable music. Maybe because I find myself here in an unfamiliar place, that'd be sort of my intent. Perhaps I could try this technique and use Miss Dean's journal as my anchor. This neck kind of lost, to be honest. She have such a big burp. Letter in Italian, think small circular stains recognized as teardrops. That is the Casina Mantovani. Medium-sized boots of fine Italian quality.
I should close the mystery of who fought with Miss Dean.
Oh my god.
I will learn something useful.
It's like, have you considered solving this puzzle? I don't know that one. Think about his medication. Must be mentioned symptoms. What if she's been seeing a doctor while here? Copy of Malombo by Italian writer Antonio Fragazzararo. Released posters for events Carmela Mantovani has headlined in the past. She has traveled the world for this stuff. I think this is a strange thing to bring, but maybe it suggests she travels often without much notice. Maybe bring things from one event to another or by mistake, or as mementos of her work. No, from Mr. Dupre come from meeting drawing room. Does not say time. This man device scheduled for the weekend. Okay. Shawl, no doubt for the cold weather. Recent Italian newspaper. Seems to be from the same region as her family's from. She seems to be keeping an eye on the local news there. Postal of Casina Mantovani. Money sent money home to Italy. Miss Vanity's family seems very important to her. Contact of the event signed between her and Vincent Varley. Stated this is an unusually high fee for such an event. I certainly am being overpaid to be here. She's receiving them many times over. First looking chair deck. Must be spare. Vandalized flyer for the Grand Seance. It's likely the same one Miss Mantovani found stabbed at her door. It's 2027, that's all it says. Whatever verse that is. Regardless, it feels threatening. Physical. Number of bloodstained handkerchiefs. Another symptom of illness, no doubt. Group of people posing in front of a farmhouse. A few of them look a bit like Miss Mantovani. This must be her family, and their home. You photograph a young Miss Mantovani with her mother, grandmother maybe. This is my room, isn't it? Yeah. It's Erickson. I've already been in Mr. Scared's room. Book a local land directors right over here. Hey! That's the book I needed. Book is clearly being handled with care. A number of books here, but I don't see it for a unifying theme. Schedule. I need a pen and letter. Beautiful. Looks like I'm open with some effort. Looks like the open only navigated almost to the very most extrusion. No! Why? Why would they do this to me? Okay, it's okay. It's easy. Back in late last year, it's mostly Portuguese from what I make out seems to be from Miss Barbosa's mother. Well, you know, here's the following. One of my dreams had me stuck in this place. It's endless halls and confusing doors. I want to get out, but I can't. The night that the dream does not wake me, I end up at the seance, I think. My father there. Photograph younger Inez Barbosa, a young woman who bears striking resemblance to her. Her mother, perhaps. Seems to prefer a medium boot. Travel documents detailing journey starting in Brazil in March of this year. She arrived in Lisbon in June. Then she worked her way up the island for over 3 months. The island for about 6 weeks before this event. Samolos by Mercado de Assis. So I've been in all of these rooms. I haven't been in any of these rooms. Okay. in the world. When will they discover anything new? I imagine it only was when the Americas were discovered. Technology's foreigner's gloss cannot be regained. Hmm. So it could be one of these three men. Anyway. Oh, I have been in here. In that instance, I'm way at it. Where's Mama Brigitte? Engraved in delicate lettering on her neck. Okay, I have been in here. I haven't been in here. Letter from Esteem. She's thinking there's offer to her, but she wants to learn from Choose Master. This letter's been crumbled up more than once. Esteem's been taking out, rereading it, discarding it over and over again. Notes on events. Seems Doctor preparing a research paper on the events of this weekend. London papers, reading an article on staff shortages in the hospitals there. These look like medical records. Maybe they're masked by a sigil. Hmm. God, I'm so good at puzzles. Dr. Callan's case files. Candace's notes on Miss Mantovani. In this, she does not have long to live. Irregular heart rhythms, onset of organ failure, the weakness of the blood. He is not sure what's causing it, but seems to believe that it wouldn't help her anyway in this late stage. What he can do is minimize her pain in these, her, final days. Another photo of Miss Evelyn Dean. She looks more haunted than the other picture I have. Wonder why. Seems to me the doctor took the photograph I now have. Did he send it me then, or was it taken from his room? Miss McLeod, she's not shadowed by anything here. She's a little lost without Mrs. Lau by her side. Amen, watching over me, or haunting me. Perhaps this house can help me finally answered. Writing materials. Used to develop photographs. Chemicals used in development photographs. Is turpentine used with photographs? Medium-sized brown boots. Various correspondence on the topic of the cult and its place inside of scientific studies. grandfather record or note. No self. Chris grandfather rooms like attempt to use this music to enter the dream, find out what's going on there. The doctor has him with planet myself. I'll leave this record with him in case he succeeds where I fail. Book that's been clearly handled with care. Book on medical history and another recent advances in chemistry. Letter from Fiat to Rari Colligan, ordering him home for this grand seance. Is this room darker than normal, or just me? Miss Callahan's not in. By the reasons, full show article calling out a number of strange curses area. Milk curly, a calf born with extra limb, entire crop rotting the night before harvest. But that wee Jackeen has reached out to where I do. I won't let her take him. I won't, whatever the price. Jackeen, whoever she means is from Dublin. And she does feel kindly towards them. Letter for Fiat Callahan from her sister-in-law. Instructions allow no harm to come to her boy. Dr. Callahan, assume. She wants something worse than a few ice cheeks to happen to her hair. She seems concerned that her son is wasting his time, risking his life with this mystical path. From reading this, he's acclaimed, respected doctor, the potential, quite lucrative life ahead of him, if only he would focus on it. Seems like Miss Callahan's making notes on the guest, Erickson, a fraud, and a poor one at that. Barbosa, the poor lamb is lost here. There's no trace of actual magic off her. Figured none of the staff would have any tryout. The hunter has training. On. Proving his modern techniques by goes to escape his aunt's shadow. Proving his modern techniques are valid.
Dr. Callahan wants to prove that the modern magical techniques are as valid as Fia's old ones. I should find and confront him about this.
Neat. Those are both Irish, I do know what they say. Here more people have had those strange dreams. They all start innocent enough in the manor. It's out of place doors, seen those spirals, and urge to attend the seance and become deeper over time. Staff, those I get anything from, their dreams moved on from the seance. They have darker messages, frustration, a longing to leave. Strange, silly scene experiencing one another's dream, like a big stew pot experiences all mixed together. How's that? Rari is planning some newfangled investigation. I'll leave it to him. I need to stay focused on the well. Okay. He also says that Barbosa has no magic. Headaches have. Label says until your headache passes, Aunt, is unused. There's something torn up inside. Looks like scraps are from a torn up letter. Zoo. Not very good at turning up a letter. That looks correct. It's a letter from Evelyn Dean asking if you to teach her Irish magical traditions. Miss Dean recently became aware of her own heritage, spawned a want to study on Fiat. Fia. Seems Miss Callahan's reaction was to angrily tear up the letter and throw it away, but only after calling Jackeen on it. Jackeen? Was it Miss Dina Fia was threatening in her note? I should have done something to protect Dr. Allen, remember her. Looks to be AC schedule sorts ties, weekends well scrying. Make sure everyone's directions to their headspace. Small shoes. Eh. Right. Isham. Just break into everyone's rooms. Don't mind me. What's this? She's been mapping the grounds and marking rooms off, the reason for which I cannot tell. Charcoal and drawing paper. Miss Isham likes to draw some. Says stationery. Copy of the Quran. Neatly rolled up prayer mat. Nothing here catches my eye. Poetry. The dream keeps pulling my attention away from the vase. Sometimes hours searching have gone before I realize I've been looking for something else. The symbol. Miss Isham has seen it too. Did she also dream it? Yesterday's newspaper. Several scrap letters that, judged by handwriting, are written by Miss Isham. She's writing seems to be in Arabic, and I can't read it. I'm so surprised. Imagine not being able to read Arabic, bozo. You're right. It's just medium. Just, you know, me, Irish man, unable to read Arabic because I'm Irish and a man. I haven't been in Fraud from the Snow's room. Very beneficial that, like, no one's here. Ask correspondence from various people. One mentions Mr. Dolan's placement here to investigate. What about the Aeon has been located? Whatever it is resides here at Blake Manor. A note here about freeing the Aeon from his prison at all costs. No death here is real. Another talks about all attempts to reach Mr. Doyle failed. See the flyer of events touch another. This is your chance, Father. It's written here. Somebody stayed here in order to reach Doyle, but he did not recognize them or know the faith. He's been trying to complete a map of the grounds, but it's poorly made. Not a skill set, I suppose. Incomplete maps of the ground. They are well made, unlike their recent continuation besides them. And ink used for making the maps besides them. Shoes are medium in size. Why does this clothes smell like sulfur? Empty pistol case doesn't mean his priest is constantly armed. But why? Leather journal. See the most recent entry. I've uncovered a hidden door which leads to the women's changing rooms. It is an ungodly place. The last I was hasty in my exit have yet to review properly. Between our assessment of the grounds and talk at 11, our best opportunity will be at 6. We will find these catacombs come Sunday morning. We will research them stone to stone. Catacombs? His Bible is a Gnostic one. His sermon notes and he likes recording inside. Is this the branch of Christianity he really follows? He has passages about a black iron prison mark, but cannot make out what they mean. It's hard to make any use of it out. It's a very dense tome. They need to look elsewhere for more understandable information. A sequence of strange, hand-drawn symbols was sitting below the Bible. Okay, he can write. Badly scrawled note, I think, requesting me for us to note. It's hard to read. As I can tell, it's signed Murphy. I have been up every room that's up here. I should confront, timetable. We don't know where Callahan is? What do you mean we don't know where Callahan is?
Does all this not bore you?
Should it? It's fascinating, in a way. Lots of case studies, certainly.
Well, it's nothing like your usual sort of thing.
Oh, it's not all scientific, but... Look, you're talking to a woman with a shrine in her room. I'm not entirely clinical. Besides, look at you. Ivy, I said I would come with you. Do you expect me to regret it?
I suppose. I just thought, what with who things are.
You're always the first one to know when my tempers run short. Do you suppose I've managed to hide it from you, of all people? Besides, you know I would take any excuse to spend my time with you.
Pretty sure these two are lesbians.
Oh, good grief. But you are always so sweet.
Oh, don't look away like that. Everything will be all right.
No, I just... Maybe it will. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, no, miss, I'm fine, thank you.
Please, Mrs. Joyce, I beg of you to listen.
Please now, Miss Mantovani, I said I'm fine.
But I do not need the cars to see how much you carry. You need rest.
I said I'll not hear it. I'd rather my joints suffer the cold than your corruption witch.
What is this corruption of yours? I simply see you need rest. Now, my room is big and grand. And a horror to clean, I am sure. You were there an hour on Friday. That is an hour best spent at rest. It is needed. And I am more than capable.
I? You mean to say that... Why would you? No one's ever... No. Idle hands make the devil's work. Now please, leave me be.
Sir?
He's coming for crying, but it seems like you're trying to speak with Father Sano. There's something you'd hope to ask him. Nothing that would be better left unasked, sir. Got a note line about the hallways, miss, but I could make out the words. Looks like someone's hoping to ask for us, for help. Just rubbish, sure. I was supposed to. Where did you say it was? Such a stupid idea. Has anyone been putting Sainsbury's goods crosses around? That sounds like Mrs. Joyce, sir. She says she'd be doing something like that. It's nice of her. Seen one of the stall doors stable had to be fixed. She's seen whatever happened. Chandra would know more than me, sir.
Ollie.
Oh,
It seems nice, but I want to talk to you. Hi, why are you shooting down here?
Oh, a new face? So late in the proceedings. Who are you, sir, that would peer into a house with the veil halfway lifted? Scoundrel or scholar?
Neither, I confess. I'm more of an interested party than anything else. Miss,
Arwa. My name is Arwa Hisham. I am a scholar, an archaeologist from Cairo. And you? What is your name?
I'm Declan Ward, Miss Hisham. Pleased to meet you.
I explore much of the manor. Some, but I can't see it all. Not all of it is open to public. Perhaps what they would really be to find me outside those bounds. What harm could come from curiosity? There was a bridge came on Tuesday. Yes, though I was not there. I was taking a walk in the gardens. I retired to my room. Have you met Miss Dean? She is an acquaintance, no friend. We've been writing to her for some time. She's the reason I came here. She invited me based on my work, my research. I've not seen her a day or two. First, actually, out she was here. Her friend who brought me here. Like forgetting to eat or drink. And I found some of her correspondence reminding me she was here, but I cannot find her now. I worried for her.
I'll leave you.
May Allah.
There's a carriage. Somewhat less impressive what I've seen in this environment. (26, 14, 32). It's so dark. What is this? Twigs and horsehair. They're covered in soot for some reason. The same materials kind of charm Miss Dean's fireplace. What does it do, and why did Mr. Hunter have placed it there? Grasp was key. This may be very useful indeed. It may even unlock some of the guest rooms. A master key? I need a master key. Well-rendered drawing of some sort of vase. Looks like charcoal and papyrus, an unusual combination. Following the same material in the magician's room. Perhaps I should ask her about the drawing. Hort! Hi, Hort! Hello! Horses seem well used to people. Miss Tinkin this way, I doubt they would have been spooked.
There you are, love. Good girl.
Yay! We petted the Hort! We love Hort. Pet Hort best achiever. And we'll listen to this and then we'll stop. Oh gosh, so many people in here.
Ciao. For those of you I have not yet had the pleasure of meeting, I am Carmela Mantovani, and I'm here to talk about ghosts and all that we know about them. So, grazie mille for attending. Now, I will speak with you about ghosts, spirits, phantoms. There is still much we don't know about ghosts, you must think. And this is true. We do know that not all dead linger. Only those bound to a place, an object, a person stay. Why? This we do not know yet for certain. It is theorized that all spirits are bound, fettered by an emotional component. Death in a place, obsession with an object, love or anger to a person. By their nature, they're hard to define. And yet, even in their elusiveness? Yeah, sì, questo funzionerà. We find them everywhere. By their many names, they are all across the world. There are many formations. Some echo the grief they left upon the world and are blind to the living, while others are vengeful and aggressive, haunting a person or place and causing everything from psychological to physical damage. Regardless, no single spectre has been able to directly communicate. But tomorrow night? Tomorrow night we intend to change this. So, what stops them from speaking? Is it a physical matter? No, it cannot be, as they interact with the world in other ways. Blowing papers off desks, snuffing candles, sometimes even striking people. Perhaps the limitation is in their lungs, then. Well, no. Many wail and moan, after all. Could it be they have nothing to say? I do not think so. Many a mystic, myself included, believe that spirits have given us a feeling of things they once said. There is a chance this is wishful thinking on our parts. But I believe so many have felt this, that at least one person must be correct. Maybe they simply cannot speak for themselves? This we cannot rule out, and is to be my conclusion. So, why do I have such hopes for this seance? This I have been doing for a long time. When you invite a ghost to speak with you, there are always limits. The strength of the spirit, the skill of the medium, the thickness of the veil. All of these things can make it difficult for a ghost to manifest. We see their forms on occasion. We feel the echoes of their emotion. But these things do not require expense. They sustain themselves somehow. This we do not understand. It takes effort for a spirit to be more than echoes, to make a more conscious connection with the world of the living. This is an age of science, yes? So, let me speak in those terms. We think of ghosts as waveforms, spiritual waveforms. A soul rippling long past the death of its host. They are in a frequency we cannot easily see. In daytime, they are almost invisible to us. At night, easier to see. The less interference around, lights, other people, and so on, the easier still. If you have noticed animals behaving strangely, this is because they see different wavelengths to us. As is with light, the atmosphere blocks the wavelength of light. The same is true for spirit, but at this time of year, the veil, or spiritual atmosphere, is at its thinnest. And then there is you, those gathered. People attuned to the mystical, coming together to work as a... qual è la parola? A net, to catch the signal. No, net is not correct. Che cos'è? Ah, my words let me down. But look, if you do not believe me. I'm told that crows are a symbol of your Irish death goddess. They are gathering. And at night, the dead are roaming. I think they line up for the chance to speak to us. Imparting? A warning. We understand ghosts to be the disembodied souls of the old selves, sometimes less or incomplete. So, tomorrow, when the veil is at its thinnest, mind your words. These spirits were once people. They are the intangible remains. And they will be just as driven as they ever were, if not more.
Wow. Hold on. Well, that's where we're going to stop for today. Maybe next week we'll play more.